Hi guys, it's Fiona here from the Big Dance Company in Penzance. I thought I'd pop on just to have a chat about this current lockdown situation we're still in after nearly a year, and just about making the most of what we have really, because I was thinking, what can I talk about in my video that's going to be worthwhile to anybody? And I just think it's recognising that we're actually all in this together. Everyone's struggling, trust me, no matter how rosy it looks on Instagram and on Facebook, everyone has their struggles. And I think it's just really about taking the time to think about what you actually have right now that you can take advantage of and enjoy before it all goes, because trust me, soon when we're going back to normal, whatever normal is, back to work, back to school, back to college and everything, all those things we're taking for granted now, which are right before us, are going to be gone. So I just thought it'd be cool to talk about that today, and just to remind ourselves that what do we have around us that can really enrich our lives, and just what have we got around us that can make us feel better when we're feeling a bit, having a bit of a bad day. So I'm going to share a few things with you today that I've been doing during my lockdown that make me feel a bit better if I'm having a bit of a pooey day. So first thing for me is books and reading. I absolutely love reading. I've tried fiction books, don't get on with them. I like to read stuff that's like true stories that can really inspire me to be a better person. Self-development books, I'm a little bit obsessed. People will tell you I've got quite a big collection, but a couple that I would really recommend if you're having a bit of a day and you're like, I just need, like you want to have a good chat with a friend, but obviously they can't pop round, just get these books out, because these are awesome. This one's called Kindness. I think I got this in America. Jamie Thurston. It's just awesome. And that's just a massive thing for me. I think if you can try in your darkest times to remain compassionate and remain kind and do things for others, that in turn lifts your spirits as well. So give that book a try. It's so cool. Also, Buddhist Boot Camp is life-changing, honestly. Well, for me it is anyway. Timber Hawkeye, what a legend. He does a podcast as well. So if you're interested in self-development, it just gives you little reminders about what a massive difference it can be to practice gratitude, practice kindness, being non-judgmental of others, and all that kind of stuff that sometimes we let slip, when we're getting a bit stressed. So there's a couple of books to try. And also cooking books, because I'm okay at cooking, but I'm not like the best. So I've been buying the Dirty Vegan is amazing if you want to try cooking, and also taking your mind off of your day. If you want something to do that's going to engage your mind, so it's not flying away with the fairies, do some cooking, because it's really, really therapeutic. So there's one thing to try. Another thing that helps me, and you'll probably tell me I'm just getting old here, reality TV, or Unreality TV as I'll call it. I do dibble and dabble a little bit in some of it because it's just irresistible. Married at First Sight, for example. But I do find that it does distort a little bit if I start to watch stuff like that, and I notice my mood change. I think it's not real life. Although it's called reality TV, it's not something I'd aspire to be like, or it doesn't inspire me to be a better person. So I just think just managing the amount that you watch, and choosing the stuff that you watch that makes you feel like you want to be motivated, or makes you feel like you want to be a better person from watching that. I feel like that could really help. But it certainly helps me anyway. So yeah, just switching on to stuff that's like current, that's going to educate you a bit, that's going to make you laugh, that's going to leave you feeling happy and leave you feeling motivated, rather than, oh, I should be doing that, or I should be behaving that way, or dressing that way, or looking that way. Just get something that leaves you feeling positive about yourself and where you feel. Yeah, and this is just a little message for all the dancers that, if you are watching, that I think just from owning my own studio, I've seen that even some of the most committed and passionate and kids that just knew where they were going, they're struggling as well. Like, you have those days, and as teachers, if we're honest, some days like, I just can't, like, what am I doing? Like, where are we going? Is there going to be an industry in how many years? I think we just need to really, really remind ourselves that this is a temporary situation. For sure, things are probably going to be a bit different and a bit harder to manage, but this is super temporary, and I think it's really, really important for us to remember our why, and why we dance, why we love to move, why we love to listen to music. and just keep going back to your why, and it will just help you through, I think, because it is tough. And I think be okay with saying I'm having a terrible day and I don't want to dance today. It's okay to feel like that, okay? I have days when I'm like, I just don't want to teach today, and then I switch on my Zoom, I see my kids, and I'm like, oh, it just changes my whole day and my whole feeling. I think just give yourself that little push. If you feel like I can't be bothered to go on Zoom today, ask yourself why. Is it because you're feeling lazy? Let's be honest. Or is it because you're just feeling unmotivated? In which case, give yourself a kick up the bum, get on there and reach out and just dance. Because I know that just moving and being with music, it just really is one of the most amazing endorphins, like to raise your spirits. So just stick with it. If you feel like you're struggling, reach out to your dance teacher, reach out to a friend, reach out to someone. I just feel like by talking it through with someone, saying out loud, I'm struggling, I'm not enjoying myself right now, I need some advice, people will listen, trust me. Nobody wants to see anybody failing right now. Everybody wants to see everybody winning. So yeah, just reach out if you need any help. There's plenty of people that will listen, I'm sure. Yeah, also allow yourself to just be you, be yourself. I know sometimes I'm quite an active person, but I feel like if I am sitting around, I'm really bad for saying, oh, I should be doing something, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. So I think as long as you're feeling happy about what you're doing and it makes you feel happy and empowered, then being in your pajamas all day is fine, I think. Anyway, if after spending a day in your pajamas, at the end of it you're like, oh God, I feel really like sluggish and unmotivated, then you'll know that isn't probably the best thing for your mental health. So just find stuff that makes you feel good, no matter what it could be. Getting up and going for a walk, for example, is the simplest of things, but just getting fresh air and getting out of the house is really, really good to take your mind off things. Yeah, I think just to finish, I just wanted to say to anyone that's watching, you're doing awesome. Honestly, don't overthink things and don't judge yourself so much. I think everyone's doing the best that they can, whether you're trying to keep up with your schoolwork at home or trying to be a parent and trying to juggle 50 things during your day. Just take a moment to celebrate your triumphs rather than beating yourself up for what you aren't doing, because I think we're just doing the best that we can in a really awful situation that we're all in at the minute. So yeah, just take time for yourself. And I would say on that note, just try and make a little bit of a routine for yourself, even if it's just 1 or 2 things you do a week that you know you can look forward to for yourself, not for other people, because I think that's really, really helped me. But yeah, it's been great talking to myself as you do in this crazy time. But I wish I could just chat to everyone in real life, but hey, we're doing the best that we can of what we've got. So I hope this video has helped a little bit, and it won't be long, guys. I'm sending so much love, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.